What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Today we're going to get into Rex Ryan continuing his coaching campaign. He says he has unfinished business with the New York Jets, and he said that this Jets roster would be better than anyone that he previously had as Jets head coach. Actually, on BetUS right now, they have odds for the next Jets head coach. Rex Ryan not in the top 5. Ben Johnson, the leader of the clubhouse, at plus 200 as the favorite. My favorite option, Mike Vrabel, is plus 300. You could sign up using promo code YouTube150 and receive a 150% match deposit bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. Get in on the action. Make sure to sign up over on BetUS to get in and have some fun if you want to bet on the Jets coach. They also have Jets general manager odds too. We can go over that another time. Okay, so Rex Ryan says he has unfinished business with the New York Jets. That's the quote. I have some unfinished business with that franchise. And he didn't get the job done. He came as close as we've ever gotten before as Jet fans to seeing this team win a Super Bowl. I think in 2009, they were up at halftime in the AFC Championship game against the Indianapolis Colts. The second year, they started the comeback. I think if they got off the field against the Pittsburgh Steelers, they would have went down the field and scored and went to the Super Bowl. I genuinely do believe that. But after the 2010 season, things began to go off the rails. 2011, you start 8-5 and then lose your final 3 games of the year to close it out. Unfortunately, it felt like the beginning of the end was that Giants loss on Christmas Eve in 2011. 2012, they bring in Tebow. Things go even more further off the deep end. 2013, Mark Sanchez gets hurt in a preseason game because Rex Ryan put Mark Sanchez back into the game in the fourth quarter against the New York Giants. Geno Smith ends up starting that season for the Jets. 2014 was a very boring 4-12 season for the New York Jets before Rex Ryan was eventually let go. Rex is very confident. He said on the interview on Part of My Take that he would fix the Jets in, quote, 2 minutes. It starts with passion and energy. Rex Ryan is chalking up this Jets season to a lack of passion and energy. He thinks he'd be able to bring more. And to Rex Ryan's credit, I don't think anyone will doubt him as a motivator. I have my concerns about his personnel usage, and I have my concerns about if he'd be able to modernize his game and modernize his defense. But no one's going to deny that he is a very good motivator. On a positive Rex note, something he called out that I agree with, he's like, the offense is 20 years too old, and it is a very basic old West Coast style of offense, and Rex is saying that he would do something a little bit more innovative. Unfortunately, I don't give Rex the benefit of the doubt because he had Brian Schottenheimer as his offensive coordinator. Then he brought in Tony Sparano, which did not work out at all either. He never was able to build anything successful on the offensive side of the ball. Granted, the quarterback play is definitely questionable, but you can't say like, oh my God, the Jets had this unbelievable offensive coaching staff. It was the players that couldn't get it up to par. I don't know how fair that really is. Something that felt a little dismissive in these comments was he said that he's never had a team with this much talent in New York. And look, I think the Jets' top-end talent, you can make the case, is maybe better than the 09 and 10 team. But 09 and 10, they were so much deeper. They were such a deeper football team. They weren't nearly as top-heavy. So I think I'd take both those teams over this Jets one in 2024. And it's funny, they just found ways to win. Like, I saw highlights yesterday because it was the anniversary of the Jets game in 2010 against the Texans where Mark Sanchez leads this unbelievable drive down the field, throws a deep bomb to Braylon Edwards, and then the next play hits Santonio Holmes for a game-winning touchdown with like 15 seconds left in the game. That's what they did all year. For those too young, which is... It's crazy to me that there's people who watch me that are too young to remember 2009 and 2010, but that's the unfortunate reality when you have a 14-year playoff drought. They found ways to win in that 2010 season. They played a lot of close games off the top of my head that come to mind. That one against Houston, the game against, who was it? The Cleveland Browns in overtime, Denver, Detroit. There was like it felt like a month straight where they went with like these crazy, unbelievable last second wins, and they were just such a fun watch. I really miss that 2010 team. But I don't think it's fair for Rex to say that, because those 09 and 10 teams were really damn good. And for him to come out and publicly say, like, I never had talent like that in New York, enough of that, Rex. Come on. And then last but certainly not least, the confidence and the bravado are still very much so there, saying, when I interview, I'll get the job. And honestly, like, Rex Ryan, as you could probably tell, not my favorite option for the New York Jets. Just, I don't think they should go down that road. I would rather move forward than go backwards, even if it is nostalgic and would be fun. Even if they're not good, it would be fun. But the confidence level that he has, and I think he would be able to sway Woody Johnson. I really do. So if you're dismissive of this idea, and look, like I just said, this is not my preferred option. I'm not going to put it past Woody or the Johnson family to hire Rex Ryan. I really wouldn't. I think he's beloved by the organization. And I'm just saying, if I'm doing a video in January saying that Rex Ryan got the job, I'm not going to be all that surprised, and I don't think you guys should be either. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I'm Matt O'Leary. Subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you next time.